Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. Today is a Jurassic World video, but it's not just any Jurassic World video. It is a Jurassic World Rebirth video. Yes, very excited because we are taking a look at our very first figure from Jurassic World Rebirth. Hell yeah! And it is the Tail Thrasher Spinosaurus. This thing is huge. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but it is awesome. We're also going to take a look at the Epic Attack / Attackin Spinosaurus, because I thought, you know, I want to make this a Spinosaurus special, basically. And I thought it was cool. So we're going to have a look at that one as well. But most of the focus is going to be on the Rebirth Spinosaurus. But before we do, I just want to show off the new Spinosaurus mask. It is really cool. It fits my big head because I've got a wide head. So it fits my head pretty good. And it looks amazing. I'm not, for all of you elitists out there, I'm not going to customize this. I might buy a second one to customize it, but this one is not getting customized. I might add some eyes to it, but that's about it. But yeah, it makes noises, so... except when it doesn't want to make noises, you know? Except when it doesn't want to make noises. So yeah, I love this thing. Yeah, the trigger is this thing, this little bit here. So yeah, that's what if you manage to fully close the mouth and then open it. There you go. So anyway, let's head on over to the review table and have a look at the two big Spinosaurus figures, shall we? I'll see you over there. Okay, so here we are. Here are the Spinos, and I'm going to move this one out of the way for now because we're looking at the Rebirth one first. There we go. So here is it's massive. Here is the Jurassic World Rebirth Tail Thrasher Spinosaurus, and this thing, honestly, it looks amazing. Look, we'll take a quick look at the packaging before we open this up, because my god, this packaging needs to go in the bin. So over here we have the brand new Jurassic World Rebirth logo. I honestly really like that logo. Tail Thrasher Spinosaurus, and then over here we have a nice illustration of the Spinosaurus. I'm gonna have to pick the camera up. In the box it's just got some very nice like plant, like foresty deco on the back of the box. Then we've got the try me button, which is just here. I'm not going to press it because I'll press it when I get it out the box. And then we've got the picture of what it'll do. On this side, Jurassic World Rebirth. On this side, Jurassic World Rebirth, but in red. And then on the back, we've got logos again. We've got some nice images of the figure. And then we've got their swing and chomp action. And then at the bottom, swing and tail strike. There's the other one available, well, another figure available, which is the Mosasaurus. Might get that, I don't know. But then we've also got some stuff for the Jurassic World Facts app, which I have, you know, I still need to actually start doing again. I've just realised the box on this is a bit damaged. That is a perfect cut. So that was the postman. That is a perfect cut. So that was done when they were taking this figure out of the box. So anyway, well, the figure, like the box out of the box of figures. There we go. I do believe. Oh, there's another one there on the leg. There we go. Oh, and as usual with Mattel's big figures, it's tied in with its leg, and I can't actually get to it. without ripping the box. Because Mattel really doesn't want us keeping the packaging. Not that I keep the packaging anyway, but... Oh look, instructions. And then we just got this little key that I need to turn. There we go. And now the Spino is free. Put the box on the floor. That will end up getting ripped up and put in recycling anyway. Oh, I don't think he's going to be very stable on his feet, this guy. But here he is, or she, I don't know. There's 3 Spinosauruses, so we might have a mix of males and females, you never know. But yes, here is the Spinosaurus, and it looks amazing. So I'm gonna pick him up. I'll pick it up so we can have a closer look. And just look at that head. That is a freaking monster crocodile head if I've ever seen one. Look at the teeth. All of the teeth are made of a rubbery material. So there's no paint on these teeth. It has just, the teeth have been moulded in this off-white, like creamy coloured rubbery material. So no paint chipping, which is good. And my god, they look good. Inside the mouth, we can see the tongue and the gums and the roof of the mouth are nicely done. Mattel do have a habit of not painting the roof of the mouth on some of their smaller figures, but this is actually a separate piece of plastic, so it is moulded in that pink material. I do believe the bottom jaw with the tongue is as well. Yep, you can sort of see it there with the seam, so once again, no paint chip on that. I think the only paint on this that is likely to chip is going to end up being the yellow and the eyes. So that is nice. The eyes have been painted really nicely. I like the little ridge just above the eyes. That's cool. So we've got the yellow stripes going down from the back of the head, going all the way down the spine with little spikes on it, and then also going down into the tail, with the very tip of the tail being solid orange. So this is such a nice figure. Mattel doing what Mattel do. They haven't painted the hand claws, but you know what? It's not too bad. I can live with that. Underneath we have, not the scan code yet. Underneath we have this grey colour that runs from just after the lower jaw till pretty much till the battery compartment, and then it stops, and then it's just all the browny colour. So yeah, very nice. The claws are a different colour, but they are not painted. They are, Mattel have done a new thing, similar to what Playmobil do with their dinosaur figures, of the claws and like the base of the foot are a separate piece of plastic. So these, it's moulded in this darker plastic, so it gives the look of painted claws, but they're not painted, which I think is pretty cool. And this foot looks like it's about ready to drop off, but oh well, I can push that back in. So yes, this is a very nice Spino. Now, its action feature, as you can see, the tail swings pretty freely. The only joint that's actually tied to the action feature is this one. All of these other bits are just free swinging. And what you do is you press the button that's on the spine. I'm going to have to hold this guy down. So you press the button that's on the spine, and you can charge it up. And then once you've charged it up, he does that. So that is pretty cool. That was the filming with me holding it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up so I can actually move this guy further away from the camera. There we go. So I'm going to charge him up and let him go. And I just want to see if he can actually still stand while he's doing the thrashing. No, he can't. Okay, that confirms it. Mine, at least, can't stand while it's still doing the thrashing. We'll do it one more time. So yeah. It's an awesome figure. Oh, look at how it stopped. It stopped perfectly straight. So yeah, it's an awesome figure. Mine does have stability issues when it comes to just standing it up like this while it's moving. But other than that, it's really cool. So no stability issues at all if it's just stood. I'm just going to move his head that way a little bit. For articulation, we've got the arms that can go forward and back on like soft ratchets. They can also go out to the side. I don't know if the back legs can move one notch backwards. So it can stand a bit more upright. But as you can see, it means the tail touches the ground, so the action feature might not work. But you can have him so he's stood a bit more upright. I think that's more for if your figure has stability issues while it's not moving. But yeah. Overall, that is a very cool figure. Now I'm going to move him out of the way. And put him back here. Oh no, wait. Here is the scan code. I'm actually now going to do the scan code. So this is the scan code for the Tail Thrasher Spinosaurus. There you go. So now we shall put him over here. And we shall move on to an older Spinosaurus. This one. So this one is the Epic Attack / Attackin Spinosaurus. This is Mattel's previous big Spinosaurus before the Rebirth stuff came out, and this is more the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus, but also their own take on a Spinosaurus. Like, this one hasn't really had any influence from the films. And once again, if I just bring it in, it does have the nice rubbery teeth that are a separate piece, so you don't need to worry about any paint chipping. Well, and also, once again, the inside of the mouth is fully done, once again as separate pieces, so no paint chipping. Eyes are done really nicely on both sides. They do definitely seem to take care doing these bigger figures more than the smaller ones, because I guess the bigger ones are going to be on a shelf a bit more than the smaller ones are. The arms can't move, they are tied to the action feature, so, well, they can move a little tiny bit before the action feature kicks in, but there's no actual articulation there. Once, as usual, the claws on the hands are not painted. The claws on the feet are painted, and they are actually paint as well, so over time the paint on the toe claws will wear down. I don't think it has on mine yet, because I haven't really done anything with it apart from standing on a shelf. As for the paint scheme, we've just got the head is moulded in this nice brown colour, and then that brown colour turns into paint going down the body. Well, the arms are moulded in the brown as well, but like first I'd say third of the body has the brown paint on it, along with the spine, and then the brown just stops. It's only on the front half of the figure, but it's okay. Same on this side, except this side has buttons for the action feature. So it's very good. I don't think the legs can move a little bit. So yeah, it's got full articulation in the legs. So you can position it in other ways. I think the legs can move in and out. Yeah, the legs can move in and out as well, for if you've got any stability issues with it, which I don't have. This is probably my sturdiest Spino out of the 4 Yeah, 4 Mattel Spinosauruses I've got. This is probably the most stable, and the legs are nice and solid as well. So this is the most sturdy. The Camp Cretaceous one next. Then the original... No. Then the Rebirth one, and then the original Legacy one, because the legs have gotten a bit loose on my Legacy Spino, but oh well. So anyway, for the action feature, you can move, if you grab one of the arms and move it up, it turns its head to the side and roars. And if you lift the other arm, it does it the same, but the other way. So yeah. So yeah, so that's a nice action feature. And then we also come to the side, we have buttons. So we've got one bit of dino damage here. So if we press that, that makes more noises, and it also lights up. I do like that this one actually makes Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus noises. Yeah, so it makes very nice actual Jurassic Park 3 noises. Very nice. And the other bit of dino damage is the spine. So if I'm just going to move the camera up a bit. There we go. So the spine has one of those drop away dino damage bits. So if you just tap it, the spine is also meant to light up, but it doesn't want to. It does a little bit. It does a little tiny bit. Alright, if I just put my hand over so it's in the shade. You can kind of see it. I'll move the camera in a bit. There we go. You can see it lighting up there now. The sail light isn't the best, but it does light up, but it's not the best. Also, the clip that keeps that bit of the sail up is also not the best. There we go. There is a lot of people that I've seen where the clip that actually holds that part of the spine up is actually busted. So their spino is always injured. So yeah, their spino is always injured. But I'm glad that mine at least is still holding for now. There we go. It's at least still holding for now. Best thing to do is get your finger under this little flap and like lift it up like that rather than slide it up. But yeah, it's a very cool Spinosaurus, and I love it. I love it. The mouth, unfortunately, cannot... You can open it by itself, but it doesn't pose open or anything. So that is fully tied to the action feature, as is the neck. The tail can go side to side. So the tail can go side to side. It can't go up and down. There's no up and down movement in the tail. And there's not much rotate. That's all I'm getting with rotate. So this is mainly just a swing side to side tail, which I also like, because one of the main issues with the main Legacy Collection Spino was this joint would eventually droop. So the tail would basically be like that towards the ground. So I'm glad that this tail doesn't actually have any up and down movement, because it will prevent drooping. And then, for all time's sake, here is the scan code for this Spino. Focus camera. There we go. So yeah, here is the scan code for this Spino. And that is pretty much my review done. So let me bring the other Spino back in. The Rebirth Spino. There we go. Oh yeah, here are the two Spinos side by side, by the way. So height-wise, they're pretty much about the same. Rebirth Spino is a little bit, tiny bit shorter. Length-wise... Oopsie. Lengthwise, if I bring the camera up, so as you can see there, they're set up nose to nose. So lengthwise, Rebirth spine also appears to be a wee bit shorter, maybe? Let's straighten that tail. Oh no, lengthwise they're about the same. But just height-wise, Rebirth is slightly shorter. But yeah, they are still both amazing Spino figures. And I can't wait to see these new Spinosauruses in action in Rebirth. I can't wait for the film. It comes out next month. I can't wait for these, oh, excuse me, I just can't wait to see these Spinos in action. It's gonna be awesome. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!